Market update on the 11th. So my quick thoughts here on what I think the market could do, and that is I'm pretty bullish going into CPI tomorrow. I think that a lot of the charts are showing they need to go up a little bit higher, which seems crazy, but a lot of the tech charts are still showing that. And looking even at like Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin's going to go higher. Bitcoin can't go higher if the market's tanking usually. Maybe it could now, but I'm looking for it to go to 35K. So based on all these charts in Bitcoin, I think short-term upside is likely. And I don't want to say it'd be similar to October lows, but I can see something where we hit a top and reverse pretty hard. So that's kind of my number one scenario is a gap up, big move higher, and then fall and collapse pretty much. I don't see us with an extended move that keeps on going higher from here. We need to correct at some point, and we're up almost 10% in a month. So I would look for 416 as a target. Otherwise, I look at this as ABC down here to the demand zone at 404 to 401. QQQ, if we look at these right here, this was 42 points from here to here. This was 54 points from here to here. This has gone about 36 up to 321. So I think it can go $6 higher, potentially all the way up to $54 higher. And that would take us anywhere from 327 to 335. But there is a supply zone here, so I would say 327 is more likely. If we fall off, I would be looking for something down here around 307. And that could turn into being this, but more than likely it's probably only going to be ABC. So I think supply and demand is going to be really key tomorrow. Supply, big supply zone here on SPY. Above this, let's look over here. You got a supply zone right here too. If it gets above that, then there's another one right here at 423 up here to 427. And you can keep on going. There's all kinds of supply zones, but right now, the 4 hour is where we're at. 412.96 is the top of that. And then we look over here to this one right here, which goes from 412 to 419. So really, it needs to hold 419.98, or it's going to move up here to this one, which is up to 427. But really, if you look at this as a 5-wave move, it should end somewhere around 416 to 419. So basically, it would be a double top right here. So let's move on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I think, is in a 5-wave move. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one is 9,800 length. This one is 9,300. I've done the math. It can't go above like 35.9 for this to be a valid 5-wave move. So I'm looking for something around probably 35,000. If I use my fib tool, we got somewhere between 33.3 and 34.9 as a target. So it wouldn't quite make it to this supply zone, but it would get outside of this supply zone. So I think there's more upside in Bitcoin. I'm actually trading this right now. I actually got some pretty good entries down here. And I don't plan to hold. Maybe I should hold. But I'm just going to take the gains if we go up here to my target. Because I think either way, probably come down here to 27.7, maybe down here to 25.2, maybe even down here all the way to 19.3. You never know. But anywhere between the 0.38 and the 0.78 fib would be my target for a pullback. And then that's going to either be A, B, C like that, or we're starting a 5-wave move. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. It's still got some upside. That's another reason why I'm bullish on the market. Apple, if the market goes higher, we're looking at this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. 177 would be the target. Tesla, if we're going higher, is going to look like this: A, B, C to 220, something like that. And then that could end up being an expanded flat: A, B, C, like that. Be a very long, drawn out, expanded flat, but it's possible. Microsoft is consolidating. I kind of see this as a fourth wave. Could be the top right here as well, but based on what I think the market's going to do, I can see this come up here to weekly supply starting here at 296. Amazon, I'm still looking for 106 to 108 before a pullback, and then a move higher. 121 is still my target. Meta, could go either way. Is this a fifth wave like Microsoft, or is this the start of a move higher like that? We'll see here. Let's actually draw. I'm just curious. So it could come down here to 208 before it goes higher, but that wouldn't fit what I think is going to happen tomorrow. But again, maybe tomorrow we sell off a little bit and then go higher after that. I don't know. CPI and the market's been pretty range bound for the last like week and a half. So a lot of these charts, you really need to see a move either way to finally get a be real confident in where it's going. DXY, I think it could go higher. If we get a move down in the market, I'm looking for 106 to 107. This five-wave move kind of failed. This is not a five-wave move right here. It's more ABC. So we'll see what happens with it. If it goes higher for a C wave, I'm looking for up here for a double top around 106. So again, these charts can go either way tomorrow. Range bound. Supply and demand will be huge for tomorrow to know where to buy and where to sell. And we'll see which way it goes. Again, 307, or probably going to go up here to this supply zone between 324 and 329. This could go all the way up here to 419 in a supply zone, but it is in a 4-hour supply zone right here. If it comes down, it's probably coming all the way down here to 401 to 403. So that's it for now. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think is going to happen. Like I said at the start of the video, I think that bullish case is probably the right way to be right now, but it could go either way. So have a good night. Good luck tomorrow. Hopefully we all make a bunch of money.